was shocked by the King Paluta.
Yeah.
No, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable because as a deputy minister for
tourism,
you are supposed to be pushing the young man or whichever artist is in that space. That is your core responsibility to make their industry better. But then you go and say such disparaging things. That is unacceptable. And it comes down to the arrogance of some persons in the NPP that led to their underwhelming performance at the elections. The arrogance was too much. And what he's saying about showbiz, United Showbiz, and what he said about King Paluta is just what the arrogance is about. That is it. Simply. You know, because Tamamoye and the deputy minister, a lot of the media people were excited. A lot of them were excited. So, oh, finally, somebody to push the agenda for them. But, you know, Arnold Wisam said, do I have a personal issue with him? Maybe I should say yes, I have a personal issue with him. My personal issue with him is that he failed to make an impact. That is personal to me. He failed to make an impact. Because you were there for a reason. So we are deputy minister and who need to me. You are there for a reason. How many times did you push for the creatives? Creatives in Ghana are only used during elections, endorsing party A, endorsing candidate B. But after elections until the next 4 years, what happens to the creative industry? Apart from every day, more platform Kasama creatives. What is the policy direction? Look at what the Nigerian musicians are doing. They are miles ahead of our musicians. Miles ahead of them. Miles ahead of them. But look at us here. So you are right when you say that personally he's done a lot of work. He was an excellent music producer. It does not make any sense. His achievements do not make any sense if his impact and influence were not felt in the position he occupied. Because you are there for a reason. It is a bad example to use.
Wow. Ministry, but funny.
So let me use Arnold rather. Arnold appears to
Okay. Use Father Dixon.
Let me use my bulldog.
Yes, thank you.
To say Wabefa bulldog, say bulldog and call creative arts. Bulldog yo tihe. Ninkapa ni Ghana fwenya nyina ya what he assumes is disrespect for the creative arts. Every time he opens his mouth to talk about the creative arts industry, he's talking about the disrespect. People don't respect them. They should be getting A, B, C, D. They are not getting. Into Bulldog, we've known him to be this. Now Bulldog or China, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama say, "Oh Bulldog, for your passion and this and that and that, come and occupy this position." He's choosing you not because of your hair, or the sunglasses, or the beard. He's choosing you because of what you stand for and what he has seen you do and say. Now, if Bulldog goes there and Bulldog does not make an impact, what is the point? So there is no nexus between your personal achievements and what you were elevated to do at the national level. And that, unfortunately, is Mark. So I don't have a personal issue with Mark. No, Mark and I are friends. But it doesn't stop me from criticizing people when I feel that they didn't do. No. Because Arnold, it won't matter to me. But once my taxes are paying you, once my taxes are paying you, it becomes personal. You are in awe of me.
Yes.
You know, it becomes a personal issue for me because we used to your fuel. Would you your salary? You are driving a car. You have a lot of privileges. All from our taxes, no? So then I have to criticize what you did. But he's part of the arrogance in the NPP, some of the elements in the PP who became so arrogant that they felt that they were walking on shells in heaven. It is a fact.
Thank you. Anamoah.
We will not see their kind again. They will never see their kind again.
In the idea that say Mark Okraku Mantey, they are a senior player when it comes to the industry. But with the comment about the United Showbiz, for me, meaning say we have come far, and just like Akwesi Abuaje indicated, ewo one no kasa imu say terrain asasa. So obesha kane kra time na those times. I mean, now utie news quite fast kind news, especially P news, and now tie said they kind P news asasa kra. What I say? Kanena kese say asem na ya trama wono no translation out there ba say one now make you a story. Sometimes the script no crowd then dim you no me say bi pe na abehwe. The drama is what the people like, and those that are doing the drama no omo na enya revenue no on their thing. So you won't go back and say that you're going to do that, sorry to say, the GBC level no, so the representation and obesha the stations almost say omo yes strictly profo stations no omo the local languages in and during the Ghana month, they do things I related to yang culture, tradition, and all. And you know, and your masters, and to me, just because a showbiz, of course, showbiz not there. It's just about Nipa or more involved in entertainment. But the same entertainment, you know, I discuss it the current affairs. So when we talk about politics, of course, the current affairs, the daily things, things that are happening in the country, which if I will be at home. And you drew the modern age. Obia is so woke, and if I say woke, today would the aground and be on TikTok, ni social media, and a narrating what is happening at Parliament, telling you things that in the past it's only lawyers that can talk about. You know, into people are so abreast with like everything. Into I have always said that at this times, no, we a politician, crown our opposition, and be extremely careful because this time, no. Yeah, boot for boots and kwalano crampo no the kind leverage or mania with regards to understanding almost everything no serious. So you don't say that because entertainment program, you know, we come and there are current affairs issues trendy matter to obia, then we cannot talk about it because showbiz program. So I beg to differ. I think that even like on my show is a mid-morning entertainment program, but I interview politicians most of the time. And people are not worried about it. They like it. And you know, we do for the people. So sometimes they just only no personal feeling about it. But whether the people that we are serving, they like it and they understand that this is where we have got into. And you know, they accept it the way we serve them. I think that's fine. But apart from that, we all respect him because we're a senior man in our industry anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Okonfo Kwade last week before catching me say.
Well, Okonfo Kwade issue no the me stating a clear say Hamanti in charge of Okonfo Kwade the affairs all this while from the time I think Kenya Ofi Kenya Hono and all of that. But Hama is very fine and I Hana connection biana and Kuta Hudi all the time is about Okonfo Kwade basically. It is a bia as a Kwade samba viral. Now Muse Nkoya I quickly check on him. Hey, what is happening? Kwade maybe our chairman said this and that's what's happening. And the mother to somebody introduced the mother to me to the mother from abroad, and then since then Yakasa most of the time. Until you know, the woman I remember last year when quite the issue no sa eba viral bin time or call north. Apparently answer no be call north no. Hama etre said edu baby na answer na kwade papa e be free mo no. Papa na ka say on fa kwade mra no so nye 1 or 2 bi. Em fa nhwe ne tebia no. But enumu na papa no e free mo. International say the guy was not under a care. So, you know, quite the beba viral there is no care. Because obviously I've said that there are so many people about them ukrum. But kakrebi na shirt inti who say we were about them. But also say who fine and say when I'm be intime me can't say sabi even so be was our issue, you know, with regards to mental situation. It depends on the home and who is taking care.
As a music executive and Nema obey your industry in the DBI at high bonabas for Nema with me achieve as an executive, even as a radio person. It's a family, Jumo D, and respecting the man. Now, we think some people are now. The fact say or say show we no on person be baso. That's the prerogative. So no assess show no now if we listen there might be koswa any day. Into no any platform he would want to avail himself to no any decision. Mean to me the name should be brave because any choice or adult. Into no if we say respective hosts nyina am abetena wakonwa mu any panel members are over the period nyina ya commanding a show no feel say any show befitting for him as a person to come and sit here. That's on the choice. However, there may be no any accurate considering the facts concept they shapey showing Mark Okraku as a radio head no we handle the same concept I discuss the show business near the politics of near the social stuff we handle the same concept it's a man look hypocritical kaka considering the facts of what Sasha no never hit FM on one engineer and on one supervisor and they put out the same model into no. So what you produce will be similar to the air we're here now turning around to criticize the air it doesn't sit well. Number two, also politics. And here, Nana Aba Anamoah Mark is not the first person I can say sometimes no politics hover around discussions be we are very much away. Even more motion be now over the problem I politics now I politics we hear it all the time. So we should not create the impression say the market can a new to our ears yet. And I usually say it's here. Some Americans and I explain say me here I mean why people feel say intimate discussing politics. I think you're above 18, you're above 18. Now you're very sound mind. And our politics no fire home. You ain't hear politics, no? And I explain it perfectly. Massa, not saying this kind of politics. Politics is not any this name people. Your office, respective officer, politics. Sorry, politics. Your fear, respective homes, politics. So I am befuddled sometimes when I hear comments say, "Oh, when they're more young politics, I'm more." Say election time will do. I remember election time will do. Now the political figures we have. Now for company. Yeah, to about. We are affected by the air cost. And to know why then they say see you're trying to actually discuss the visa. I be affected in any industry. First of all, as citizens, policy not affected. Your industry is linked to politics. So why I don't know I am for founding on politics or how so any accurate. I feel say ethics. Ethics is saying say obi abobi and as obi odi atem. Do you don't you see the political shows all over who they echo? Yeah. Sports shows.
Yeah. What?
So, me tiase. You might be brave, no kind. Me respecting the decision you will not show. And no how so accurate because Mark has made attempts to come on this show several times. And that you have several times a year show as well kind of friend in. Now show one person over there who friend in my education. Several times.
They are more can no, then correct information.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
You
don't need to. That and this is foul because already now Kasano what I say why you say any platform who feel it into no say maybe because work now you win. But several times he actually calls and say I want Okasano say 1 hour near 18. No platform I won't feel it there. Why are you engaging?
Twice.
Yeah. Why are you engaging for several hours? I'll be saying in ATO. It's when as much as I respect the decision, it's not be kind of inaccuracies no doors. A doors. It's your best friend. Don't allow him. Now, yeah. Because your ratings no call for. Ratings no call for. Usually no abroad say we are very particular with ratings. So ratings no now after they need to do something about it. So okay, I didn't know rating alcohol form, but as far as you're concerned, why ratings no drop here. Ratings no drop here. So your best share the pass onto the boss in mind. Me the meaning say ya will be wo whole say then, but usually no utie the commentary on especially this show. That is not any be encouraging. So no be a problem maybe a back room father more on that stuff or between us sorting out. It is also no problem no between us sorting out. So no be
now be say Juma mama. Amen.
No problem.